Hello, my dear students. Welcome all students to my YouTube channel. Myself, Sri S.K. Suryavanshi Sir, KBH Vidyalay, Malegaon Camp, Nasik. Today, we are going to discuss about Maths, Part 2nd, Chapter number 3rd, Circle, and the topic is Touching Circles. We know the concepts touching. Now, touching circles. What is the definition of touching circles? If two circles in the same plane have only one point in common are called touching circles. Circles can touch each other internally or circles can touch each other externally. Here we have given the figure of two circles which are touching circles, and this type of touching circles are externally touching circles and the tangent is common. And another figure which is internally touching circles. Now when we observe these two figures, in figure 1 the circle with centers O and P touch each other externally at point T. Line L is the common tangent at point T. In figure 2nd, the circles with center O and P touch each other internally at point T. Line L is the common tangent at point T. When circles touch each other externally, the centers lie on the opposite side of the common tangent. Whereas when circles touch each other internally, the centers lie on the same side of the common tangent. Now, theorem of touching circles. The statement of the theorem is, if two circles touch each other, their point of contact lies on the line joining the centers. Here we have given the figure of touching circles touching externally and internally. Given two circles with center O and P touch each other at point T. To prove, point T lies on line OP. For that we draw segment OT and segment PT and common tangent L at point T. Now, proof. Segment OT perpendicular to line L according to tangent theorem, equation number 1st. Segment PT perpendicular to line L, tangent theorem according to tangent theorem, equation number 2nd. Therefore, segment OT and segment PT are perpendicular to line L at point T. But one and only one perpendicular can be drawn at a given point on a line. Therefore, line OT and line PT are not two different lines. They are one and the same. Therefore, point O, T and P are collinear. That means point T lies on the line OP. Some important points which are related to the touching circles. First one, the point of contact of touching circles lies on the line joining their centers. Second, if two circles touch each other externally, distance between their centers is equal to the sum of their radii. And third, if two circles touch each other internally, distance between their centers is equal to the difference of their radii. We are going to solve some examples in practice set 3.2. Here is the first question. What is the question? Two circles having radii 3.5 cm and 4.8 cm touch each other internally. Find the distance between their centers. Here the solution, let the radii of the two circles be R1 and R2. And here we have given the values of R1 and R2. Therefore, R1 is equal to 3.5 centimeter and R2 is equal to 4.8 centimeter, which is given. The two circles are touching each other internally. Here the circles are internally touching circles. Therefore, by theorem of touching circles, the center and the point of contact are collinear. The distance between the centers of the circles touching internally is equal to the difference of their radii. Therefore, distance between their centers is equal to R2 minus R1, which is equal to 4.8 minus 3.5, which is equal to 1.3 centimeter. Therefore, distance between the centers is 1.3 centimeter. Now next example. Here is the question number 2. Two circles having radii 5.5 centimeter and 4.2 centimeter touch each other externally. Find the distance between their centers. Here is the solution. Let the radii of the two circles be R1 and R2. The value of R1 and R2 are given in here. R1 is equal to 5.5 centimeter and R2 is equal to 4.2 centimeter, which is given. The two circles are touching each other externally. Therefore, by theorem of touching circles, the center and the point of contact are collinear, and we know the property: the distance between the centers of the circles touching externally is equal to the sum of their radii. Therefore, distance between their centers, which is equal to R1 plus R2, which is equal to 5.5 plus 4.2, which is equal to 9.7 centimeter. Therefore, distance between the centers is 9.7 centimeter. Now, question number 3. Here is the construction. What is the question? If radii of two circles are 4 centimeter and 2.8 centimeter, draw figure of these circles touching each other externally and internally. Here is the first figure. The circles touch each other externally. Here we know the radius of one circle is 4 centimeter and other is 2.8 centimeter. This is the center point O, and the radius of this circle is 4 centimeter. Draw the circle of radius 4 centimeter, and another, the center of other circle is P, and the radius of that circle is 2.8 centimeter. Draw the circle of radius 2.8 centimeter. Now, when we join these two centers, this is the circle which touching each other externally, and the point of contact is A. Now, the circles touch each other internally. Point O, 4 centimeter radius, and this is the circle of radius 4 centimeter. P is the center of other circle, and the radius is 2.8 centimeter. When we draw this circle, then it touch at point A, which is point of contact, and this is the circle which touching each other internally. Now, question number 4. In the figure, the circles with centers P and Q touch each other at R. A line passing through R meets the circle at A and B respectively. Then prove that first, segment AP parallel to segment BQ. Second, triangle APR similar to triangle RQB, and find angle RQB if angle PAR is equal to 35 degree. Now here we have given the figure. of touching circles externally. What is the solution? Proof. First, R, sorry, P, R, Q are collinear by touching circle theorem or by theorem of touching circles. In triangle PRA, segment PA congruent to segment PR, radii of the same circle. Therefore, angle PAR congruent to angle PRA by isosceles triangle theorem, equation number first. In triangle QRB, segment QR congruent to segment QB, radii of the same circle. Therefore, angle QRB congruent to angle QBR, isosceles triangle theorem, equation number second. Therefore, angle PAR congruent to angle QRB, vertically opposite angles, equation number third. From first, second and third, we get angle PAR congruent to angle QBR, that is angle PAB congruent to angle QBA, ARB are collinear. Therefore, segment AP parallel to segment BQ, alternate angle test for parallel lines. Now, second, in triangle APR and triangle RQB, angle PAR congruent to angle QRB from equation number first and third. Therefore, angle PRA congruent to angle QBR from third, second and third. Therefore, triangle APR similar to triangle RQB according to AA test of similarity. Now third, angle PAR is equal to 35 degree, which is given. From first, second and third, we get angle PRA is equal to angle QRB, which is equal to angle QBR, which is equal to 35 degree. Equation number 4. In triangle QRB, angle QRB plus angle QBR plus angle RQB, which is equal to 180 degree. Sum of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Therefore, 35 degree plus 35 degree plus angle RQB, which is equal to 180 degree from equation number 4th. Therefore, 70 degree plus angle RQB is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, angle RQB is equal to 180 degree minus 70 degree. Therefore, angle RQB is equal to 110 degree. Now, last question, question number 5. In the figure, the circles with centers A and B touch each other at E. Line L is a common tangent which touch the circles at C and D respectively. Find the length of segment CD if the radii of the circle are 4 cm and 6 cm. Here we have given the figure. Now the solution. Draw segment AC, segment BD and segment AB according to the figure. Here is the construction. Draw segment AC, segment BD and segment AB. Draw segment AM perpendicular to segment BD and BMD. Here is the figure after construction. Now A-E-B by theorem of touching circles. AE is equal to AC is equal to 4 cm. BE is equal to BD is equal to 6 cm. Radii of the same circle. Angle ACD is equal to angle BDC, which is equal to 90 degree according to tangent theorem, equation number first. In quadrilateral AMDC, angle ACD plus angle CDM plus angle AMD plus angle CAM is equal to 360 degree according to sum of all angles of quadrilateral is 360 degree. Therefore, 90 degree plus 90 degree plus 90 degree plus angle CAM is equal to 360 degree from construction 1 and BMD. Therefore, 270 degree plus angle CAM, which is equal to 360 degree. Therefore, angle CAM is equal to 360 degree minus 270 degree, which is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, the measurement of angle CAM is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, quadrilateral AMDC is a rectangle by definition. Therefore, DM is equal to AC is equal to 4 centimeter. Opposite sides of rectangle are equal. Therefore, BM plus MD is equal to BD by B dash M dash D. Therefore, BM plus 4 is equal to 6. Therefore, BM is equal to 6 minus 4. Therefore, BM is equal to 2 centimeter. AB is equal to AE plus EB. A dash E dash B. Therefore, AB is equal to 4 plus 6, which is equal to 10 centimeter. In triangle AMB, angle AMB is equal to 90 degree by construction. Therefore, by Pythagoras theorem, AB square is equal to AM square plus BM square. Therefore, 10 square is equal to AM square plus 2 square. Therefore, AM square is equal to 10 square minus 2 square. Therefore, AM square is equal to 100 minus 4, which is equal to 96. Therefore, AM is equal to 4 root of 6 centimeter, taking square roots of both sides. CD is equal to AM. Opposite sides of rectangle are equal. Therefore, CD is equal to 4 root of 6 centimeter.